Hello, my name is Brianna Meyer, and I have recently done some research on new technology trends. I found 3D printing to be the most interesting to me, therefore I would like to present to you about it today. The first big question you may have for me is exactly what is it? Well, it is 3D printing. It may seem self-explanatory as you know what 3D means and printing means. However, I would like to discuss with you how it will be beneficial to use in schools. As well, I would like to show you some pictures, a video of exactly how it works, and discuss further in depth anything else to clarify for you. Before we move any further, I would like to give you a fun fact of the day. What's a presentation without a little bit of fun? 3D printers have actually been around for over 30 years. Although this is the case, I don't think it has become as popular as it is today, and this is why I would like to present it to you. What exactly does a 3D printer look like? Here I have given you two different pictures of 3D printers. They look similar, however there are many different brands that create the same product. Basically, it is a box that is able to produce 3D images inside. I would like to explain 3D printing a little better for you. 3D printing is the process of using a printing machine, as you have seen on the previous page. The machine uses materials such as plastic to create 3D objects that someone either creates on a program or scans other objects to duplicate. The pictures I have provided is somebody who has drawn a picture of a dog, and then once it has gone through the 3D printer, it has come out to be a plastic dog. Here is a quick 58-second time-lapsed video of a product being made inside of a 3D printer. With the information I have provided you thus far, I think you have a basic idea of exactly what 3D printing is. Now I would like to tell you the future of education is here. How, you may ask? Let's take a look. TeachThought.com has provided us with a nice graphic that describes how exactly 3D printing can be used in the classroom. For example, it can be used in biology, in chemistry, auto classes, cooking classes, geography, graphic design, history classes, architecture, and engineering. There are many other options, although these are great examples that they have supplied us. Now that you have taken a look at what TeachThought has provided us, I would like to give you my opinion on how else we can use 3D printing in our classrooms. 3D printing allows students and teachers to create classroom objects to help learn concepts. 3D printing is something new to students, which is more desirable than the same old ways. And you no longer need to draw out items on the board. Instead, you can just create them and print them out. Some more ideas that I have come up with is that the students will have objects to physically hold and examine. Students can have ideas and watch them come to life, as well as objects can be scanned and reproduced by the machines to have enough made for a class set. Two more ideas that I have come up with is that all types of subject areas can use 3D printing in one way or another in their classroom, as we have seen from the graphics, as well as students learn to be creative. We have learned thus far that in education, teachers not only need to teach content, but they also need to teach students how to act in the real world. If we teach them creativity, this will benefit them in their futures. We have learned in past education classes about Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. I would like to make note that 3D printing will be beneficial in the classroom because students do have multiple intelligences, and a lot of lessons are typically focused on seeing and hearing from the teacher. If we use 3D printing, we will allow students to physically touch objects. This will accommodate many other types of intelligences. I hope I have inspired you to want to have a 3D printer in your classroom. So let's talk prices. The prices of 3D printers do range, however, I think we can find something that will be in your price range. Hopefully, schools can afford to have class sets. 3D printers range anywhere from $100 and go all the way up to $3,500. I hope you now have a better idea of what 3D printing is. 3D printing is a technology trend that we should start to follow. We have discussed what 3D printing is, why we should use it in our classrooms, where we should use it in our classrooms, and how much money they cost. I would like to leave you with two websites that I use to learn more about 3D printing. I hope you can check them out and learn more for yourself as well. If you have any questions for me, you can always reach me by email, and I would like to thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed.